But it's
Okay,
yeah.
I'm doing
No, everything went
or something like this.
okay. So, Mr. Ali, today we have our session is about what you do, because since we started on Zoom, you are very busy. Tell me about your duties and responsibilities at work. Let us see.
Yes, yes. Thank you very much. And as you said, uh, I have been very
Oh my God.
busy this week, especially because proposal for and a very busy period because we are working with a consortium of NGOs. We organize ourselves together to submit one proposal for the for this project.
Okay.
So IRC is the lead. The country director appoint me to ensure the coordination of all the process.
Okay.
So I'm the one who organize all the meeting with partners. And, and the
Hello. 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 Hello.
yes.
Yes, I think my connection had a problem, so I've just changed my position. I am now,
Okay.
yes, I am now on the balcony of our Yaoundé office. So you were telling me that
Okay, that's good.
you were saying that you have hello.
Yes, I can hear you. I can hear
Good.
you.
So please, this word is not submit, it's submit. Submit.
Sub, submit,
Yes.
submit,
Good.
submit,
So you have to submit a report. You have to
submit
submit,
a report,
yes, or a
submit
project proposal.
a submit,
Yes.
submit.
So
Okay, submit.
when you see SUB in English,
Okay,
it is
okay.
sub. Look at these
Sub,
words. Yes, subtract,
sub agreement,
good, sub-region,
sub agreement,
good,
sub submission,
good, subjects,
sub,
or good.
sub. Okay,
Mhm.
sub. Okay,
Subject,
submission,
good,
sub,
submission,
yes,
good.
sub. Okay,
Then we have
okay.
consortium. In French, is consortium. In English,
Yes,
is consortium.
consult, consult,
Consortium.
consortium,
Consortium. Yes, consortium.
con, consortium. Consortium. Okay, consortium.
And then your boss, yes, your country director appointed you. It is not appoint me. He appointed you in the past. So
in the past, yes.
good. He appointed you. Good for you to be the coordinator.
Okay.
The coordinator of the project. Okay. So let us look at what is the project. Who are the other members of the consortium? Who are they? Are they apart from IRC? IRC is the lead. The lead organization, yes.
Yes.
Okay.
IRC is the lead organization, and we have 3 others NGOs. We have Copy. We have Copy. Copy is Italian NGO.
Okay.
And we have Initiative Development, which is a French NGO.
NGO. Okay.
Yes. IDE. And then we have the last one, which is FAWE. FAWE is, I think, it's in English. It's like, I think, it's a woman organization, woman empowerment organization, Federation of Women. I think something like this.
Okay, please. So, it's empowerment. Yes. Empowerment.
Empowerment. Empowerment. Empowerment.
No, empowerment. Okay.
Yes. Okay.
So
empowerment. Okay.
So what is the main objective of this group that you are coordinating?
The main objective of this group is to develop together a proposal to submit to AFD, and because AFD publish and call for proposal for a project development, and so all NGOs are submitting their proposal, and the AFD will give the funding to the best proposal. So our group, we are working together to design a good proposal and submit to AFD, so that probably we will win this call for proposal.
Okay. And yes, what are the terms of reference of the call for proposal? What do they want to sponsor?
Yes, the thing is, in fact, you know, it's in the domain of education, especially girls' education in secondary schools, because because here in Chad, the secondary schools are, it's not developed, and they didn't have many projects like primary school. So the objective of AFD is to start providing funding to secondary schools, so that especially for girls, to ensure a good transition between the primary school to the secondary school. So it's the objective of the proposal.
Now, Mr. Ali, you work for IRC.
Yes.
Is IRC's objective, because I know that I thought that IRC's main objective is to work with refugees.
Yes.
Yes, because then now, what are you doing in education, secondary school? Yes. So
yeah, I think, you know, IRC in fact, when when it was founded in 1933, yes, when it was founded, originally IRC is working especially for refugees, but now the objective changes because we are working in 5 components. First, we are not working only for refugees, but we are working with for refugees, for internal displaced people, and for host communities. Meaning, if we have internal displaced people or refugees in an area, people who are living with these people, yes, it's what we call host communities. So we are working with this target community. So yes, and for these communities, we are working in 5 domains: in safety, in health, in early economic and development, early economic recovery and development, and in education and in power.
Empowerment.
Empowerment.
Okay.
Empowerment. So it's the
Okay.
5 domains in which we are working. So yes, indeed, since it's the funding becomes really difficult today, so we are trying to also adapt our interventions according to the orientation of donors. When we see that donors, yes, exactly. So we are trying for each year to adapt because we are organizing meeting with donors to understand for the upcoming year what is the main orientation and the perspective, so that we will adapt also our vision and our strategies.
Okay, so which means that for now, IRC is not just, IRC has the possibility to get out of its original mandate.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. Yes, exactly.
So my worry now is this. What is the geographical, is it in all of Chad that this AFD, please, that AFD is in French. In English, you say AFD.
AFD.
Good.
AFD.
And then
okay.
AFD.
Okay.
Because when you are speaking to somebody who doesn't know that, who doesn't understand French,
he will not understand, yes.
Yes, but he will easily know AFD.
AFD. Okay.
Good.
Okay.
Then we have this word because. No, it is because. Because. Cause. So you can write it like this: because. Because.
Because.
Good. Because in French, AU is pronounced O. Because. No, it's because. Because.
Okay. Because.
Good. When you want to say j'ai pris une pause, or let us pause, in English is pause. Pause.
Pause.
Good. Pause.
Okay, pause. Pause. Okay.
Cause. Cause. What is the cause of poverty in Chad? Cause. Because. Good.
Okay.
And then, good. Then this other word, please, Mr. Ali. IN, la lettre IN. IN. At the beginning of a word, or IM. Look at it. Good. In French is M or N. In English is in or im. Look at this word, important.
In or in.
Im.
Important.
Good.
Important.
Yes.
Improve.
Good. Improve. That's it.
Improve.
Improve.
Okay.
So
important.
what? Good. So you were supposed to say internally, not internally. Internally. Internally
Okay.
displaced persons.
Internally.
Good.
Important.
Important. Good.
Important. Okay.
So,
Improve. Okay.
improve.
Okay.
So, yes, then that word is 5. When you say 5, I didn't hear the S. When you said that IRC intervenes in 5 domains. 5 domains is different from 1 domain. When it is 1, you don't put S. When it is more than 1, you write with S. You must pronounce S.
This is, in French, it's not the case.
Good.
If you exactly, but in English, I really hear it many times. If people are speaking English, they pronounce very clearly. If it's plural, it's
Good.
they pronounce. Yes.
And that is the problem.
Yes,
Please, there are 4 sounds. There are 4 sounds that don't exist in French. H at the beginning of a word, you must say like house, not house. Hello, not hello. Hi.
Hello.
Good. Hello. Hello. Not hello. Hello is French. You must pronounce the hello. Hi. Good. Then you must pronounce T at the end of a word. It has to be clear, like treatment, treatment, treatment. In French, you don't have T at the end. So in French, you will say traitement. In English, we will say traitement. Treatment. Yes. So you must pronounce T at the end. Then D. D. Standard in English is standard. Standard.
Standard.
You must pronounce the D. Yes.
Okay. So, for example, for important, yes, important, yes. I need to say clearly the T at the end.
That's
important.
Important.
Yes, standard.
So don't worry. As we move along, I will be sending you. Yes, every week we'll take a sound, and I'll send you the practice video for that sound.
Okay.
Good. And I really appreciate that you discovered it. You see, this is what the whole process is, to make you alert first with English pronunciation. You have to be alert. And then number 2, make you constantly practice it. Constantly practice pronouncing words correctly in English. That is our main objective for this training. Because with you, you see, you have been programmed in French. Your tongue your brain is programmed in French. So most of the times when you are speaking, you see the French pronunciation just comes in. Like internally displaced persons. So that's it. But Mr. Ali, let us come back to your mission there. Your mission is, are you a project writer, or you are just coordinating project writers to come out with a project that reflects the needs of AFD?
Normally my position is to ensure the implementation of project.
Implementation.
Yes, normally, my role is to ensure the implementation implementation of projects. Meaning, if we win the funding for the implementation, my role is to put in place for teams tools and all approaches to ensure that we have a successful implementation of the project. So it's normally my work. And since a time we have the person who is in charge of proposal writing, she lived IRC. So the post
Okay,
is
she left. She left.
she left. Okay. She left. Okay. She left.
Okay.
Yes, she left IRC. So the position is
Vacant.
vacant. We can say vacant. It is
Yes.
vacant. Okay. The position is vacant, and it's why, so according to the call, when we receive a proposal call, currently the head of the mission decided to see who is the best person who can lead the process, since we didn't have the appointed person for the proposal writing. So it is for that reason I'm coordinating that process, because as I said, the country director appointed me to
Okay.
ensure this role. Yes.
Which means that the country director added your work. You have your normal work for IRC.
Exactly.
Oh.
And no, he added on my work. He asked me to do so, and it's really why you can see I'm very busy, really, because uh, currently, if we finish this call, I have many folders on my table. I need to revise some project implementation report sent by colleague on field. I need to approve some demand of purchase, something like this for project which is in implementation, because this is my my regular role. Yeah, so really it's why this time I'm really very busy, but we are thinking that the person who is, because they said as identified a person who which will replace the former the person who left this position. So we think she will start probably early September.
Okay. So
Yes.
meanwhile, while waiting for her to start, you are the one doing that other person's work.
Yes, but not for example, currently we have three opportunities of funding, and for each funding opportunity, someone is appointed. So I mean, yes, I'm not the only one who is ensuring all her job exactly.
Okay.
So according to the opportunity, the country director appoints someone to say, okay, please, Ali, can you help us to coordinate this proposal?
Okay, I now understand. It's now clear.
Right. Yes.
Okay. So, apart from that, Mr. Ali, please briefly tell me your your main job responsibilities.
Okay. As I said, my main job responsibilities is to ensure the project implementation quality. So first, when yes, I can hear. You can
Okay.
hear me?
Yes,
Yes.
I can hear you now.
Yes. So I'm saying that as soon as we receive the confirmation of the funding, the country director will send me an email giving me the authorization to start the implementation.
Okay.
The implementation. So if I receive this authorization, I first organize a of meeting with all the staff, which will be what we said implication, qui sera impliqué.
Implicate, yes, all the stuff that will be implicated in the implementation.
Okay, okay. All the staff who will be implicated
In
in
the
the
implementation.
So we will have the meet, yes, in the project implementation. So we will have the first meeting, and this meeting is to have a kind of roadmap.
Okay.
A roadmap of 1 year, 2 year. We will design a roadmap for all the 2 year, and the roadmap is chronologically established, meaning that we will start from the first activity to the last.
Okay.
And we will identify who is the responsible of each activity to be sure that for the beginning workshop, we can say that Musa is responsible, who is, and then to bring all the agreement with
Hello.
partners,
Yes.
with the responsible. Yes, yes, you can hear me.
Yes, I can hear you clearly.
Yes, okay. So everyone will will go implementation, and responsibility to see clearly if the implementation is running as we planned in the roadmap.
Okay. So you are like the quality control man for all projects.
And exactly.
Okay,
Exactly,
okay,
exactly,
okay.
exactly,
So your
exactly.
job, I think, from what I am seeing, your job is to ensure that projects are implemented according to specifications, budget, and time.
Exactly, exactly.
Okay.
And also the compliance with the donor rule and regulation, because exactly. Exactly, because in many cases, for each donor, we have clearly indication and rule who he will say clearly that I can accept that or I cannot accept that. So I need to be sure that the implementation is really compliant with all these rules and regulations.
Okay. So
Yes.
wow. IRC has its rules and regulations. But
Yes.
when
Yes.
IRC when IRC gets funding from another organization, that organization too has its rules and regulations.
and 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 we have currently 6 donors, and
Wow.
each donor have his rule and regulation.
Wow.
We have 6 donors. We have currently 14 projects.
Okay.
We have 14 projects with 6 donors,
With 6 donors.
and each don yes, with 6 donors.
Mm-hmm. Wow.
And each donor has on the wall of my office. You will see paper here, USAID rule and regulation, here AFD rule and regulation, here ECO rule and regulation, here Union Europe.
But is it not
And when I'm
possible?
going when I'm going yes.
What I was asking is that, Mr. Ali, is it not possible to harmonize these rules and regulations?
No, I think we have it's not possible. The only thing which is possible is we have some donors who are flexible, who can accept to say, okay, yes, send us your rules and regulation. We will check them, and if we think they are strong and good, we can allow you to implement with your rule and regulation. So we
Okay.
have sometimes we have in general it's private donors.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
We audit your rule and regulation, and we think they are good, so you can implement with rule and regulation. But really, for big donors like USAID, IFD, Union European, and yes, those are like ECO. They didn't accept. They didn't accept to
Wow.
yes to yes. They didn't accept. You are obliged, and I have a kind of checklist for each donor. If I'm going on field to visit an USAID project, I will take my checklist for USAID rule and regulation to be sure that I'm not confused. Really, yes, I went on field to visit, yes, an AFD project, and I'm applying the control for the USAID rule and regulation. So it's many times I can be in such situation.
Okay. Thanks very much, Mr. Ali. This
Yes,
is very clear. So you are also the watchdog for not
yes.
only for this thing for IRC rules and regulations, but also for donors rules and regulations.
Yes, exactly. Because yes, because the issue is if IRC what we said spend the money of USAID without without applying the rule of regulation of USAID, the cost will not be eligible. USAID will reject the cost and IOC will reimburse it.
Hey.
So we are obliged. Exactly. We are obliged.
Wow, that is strange.
Yes, because we have exactly.
Wow.
Exactly.
Okay. So now,
yes,
please, we have a series of we have some corrections to make. Can you see your chat window?
Yes, I can now.
Yes. So that organization is USAID. USAID. Yes.
USAID.
Good.
USAID. USAID.
Good.
Okay.
And then
okay.
Union European, in English, you revert, you change it. It's European Union. European Union.
Yes,
European
Union.
Good.
European Union. Yes, okay, European Union. Okay, European
Good.
Union.
So for now, yes, for now, I think you say we currently have, not we have currently. Please, the verb comes after currently. We currently have. We currently have.
The verb come after.
Yes, currently.
Yes.
We currently have. We also have. We always have.
Okay.
So, Mr. Ali, let us stop here and for today. Then I will send you, yes, I will send you a voice note now on two things. Voice note on the pronunciation mistakes. And yes, I'll post the text, and then on the structure